Hey team, today we're going over short 2 kata. This is one of our intermediate level katas. We are doing it this rotation, June 2025 to September 2025 for our purple to green belts. It is a fairly simple kata with some different skills that we will go over though. Some of the main skills are our cat stance. For the cat stance, you want one foot, toes facing the side, other foot, toes are going to face to my left over here, or vice versa. I'd be here. This foot, toes facing here toward the camera. Other foot, I'm up on the ball of my foot like a front kick foot position. This hand's going to be chambered back all the way like a normal chamber. Other hand is flipped. And on top, I don't want to go this way. Think of it like a normal chamber with this one on top here. Both legs are bent, but this leg, the one more toward the front, is bent more than the other leg. This one's just bent slightly. And I want about 6 inches, obviously, for the juniors. For somebody shorter, it'd be a bit less distance. Somebody taller than me would be a little bit more distance, but about 6 inches or so between my feet here, with both knees bent. I don't want to be here with this foot very close. I want about 6 inches or so, about this much distance between my feet. And I want 90% of my weight on this foot back on my right foot. I will, or I can, the goal is to be able to lift this foot up, and I can balance at least for a while because 90% of my weight is back on this foot. In the kata, after the cat stance, we're going to step out and do a Chinese L. For the Chinese L, it is an outward block and a punch. I don't want it too close to me here. I want my block about here at a 90-degree angle. Other hand directly out from the shoulder, coming from the chamber. Here, as we step to a hard bow. A major detail with the hard bow, I want to step, if I'm going toward the camera, I want to step to where my feet are not in line here. I'm going to be off balance if my feet are in line. I want to step this foot closer to my left this way. So my hips are open and my feet are apart. They're farther apart this way. Step into the Chinese L, outward block and punch directly out from the shoulder from there. So in the kata, we do the Chinese L twice, go in 2 different directions. I draw back to the cat stance. It is slow tension breathing. Yes. We'll do a head transfer. Aya. Every head transfer will be an aya. Step out into that hard bow with my hips open. And I'm doing the Chinese L, which both Chinese L's will be a key, full key, ayasa. We will do chops in the kata as well. For the chop, you want to bend your thumb here, like this. That tenses up this part of your hand, which if you were to be striking something, this part is the part you would strike with. So that tenses up that part of your hand. We will do both hands for the chop toward the beginning. You're also touching the shoulder and then chopping, so it's full range of motion, a full chop. And of course, the basic hard bow stances, horse stance punches, bringing those from short one and long one, still keeping those stances low throughout the kata as well and showing those stances. I will walk through the kata and then I'll perform it facing the camera and then facing the wall, the banner this way as well. Starting in the neutral stance, Kempo kata, short 2, I'm stepping to my left. Yes, slow tension breathing into my horse stance, bringing my hands to chamber. Crescent step forward, my right foot comes to my left foot first. I'm just going to adjust. Come into my left foot first and then back out in my toe to heel horse stance. Make sure your feet aren't in line. Feet are staggered in the toe to heel stance here. Inward block, touching the shoulder and chopping. Making sure it is not a continuous motion here. You're stopping the inward block and then touching your shoulder and chopping. We're going to say 2 tia for both inward blocks and chops. We'll do it twice. 2 tia, 2 tia. Drawing back to the cat stance. My hands come back to chamber. Remember, 90% of your weight on the back foot here, so I can lift this foot up and balance, at least for a little while. My toes draw back toward the front, so I started facing this way. My toes on this foot draw back right from there. Toes still face that way. I'm going to readjust. Head transfer off to my left. We're stepping, remember, staggered with our feet in that hard bow stance. Chinese L. So I step out with a full ki. Ayasa. Same thing the other way. I draw back to a cat stance. My right foot draws to my left. Toes face my right this way. Head transfer first. Aya. We step out. Chinese L. Ayasa. I'm drawing back left to right. in my cat stance. Toes are gonna face my left on this foot. Toes face the left here. Head transfer over my left shoulder. Gonna readjust. I step out. We're gonna show a brief horse stance in an upward block. Make sure to show the stance and not blend it and almost bend go this way, the right leg. Upward block, touching the waist, blocking over your head. Showing that horse stance, going down to one knee and punching. In detail from there, when you go to one knee, you want the back foot. We'll go this way and do the same thing that way. So both sides, you want the back foot on the ball of the foot and on your toes, as opposed to, I'll show you the wrong way, as opposed to here, you want your foot this way on the ball of your foot. So that way it's easier to get up right from there. So I'm stepping upward block to Aisa full key. Drawing back, yes. Right foot comes to my left toward the front where I started facing. Head transfer, I'm stepping upward block, punch, Aisa full key down to one knee, this up on my toes. Chamber in my hands, stepping up, a few details here. I'm stepping up, feet together, X block over my head, straight in your arms, we're over the head here, and you're looking up at the X block. Hands to your shoulders, no breathing here, as it's not an actual technique, but it's a detail for the next thing we'll do. Touching the shoulders with two fists, stepping to the left, double downward blocks in front of your knees, chamber in the right hand. First, before you punch, hard bow punch to my left, push, pull. I'm pushing this hand out, pulling the other one back, punching off on the 45 in my hard bow stance, punching the other way, other 45, punching down the middle in a horse stance, finishing with a full key, Aisa down the middle. Stepping to my right, circle set, and bowing out of the kata. I'll do a full performance facing the camera, and then facing the other way as well. Camel kata, short two. Yes. Two, sia. Two, sia. Yes. Aya. Aisa. Yes. Aya. Aisa. Yes. Aya. Two, Aisa. Yes. Aya. Two, Aisa. Sia. Sia. Two, Aisa. Aya. Facing the opposite direction now. Aya. Camel kata. Short two. Yes. Two, sia. Two, sia. Yes. Aya. Aisa. Yes. Aya. Aisa. Yes. Aya. Two, Aisa. Yes. Aya. Two, Aisa. Sia. Sia. Two, Aisa. Aya. If you have any questions, feel free to ask down below in the comment section or ask during class. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the mats.